beautiful morning to you. Welcome to Thursday's edition of a darling program, Morning Ride. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of Delta Broadcasting Service, we welcome you to Thursday's broadcast of program. It is the 19th day in the month of February 2026. On that note, I'd like to say good morning. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Morning Ride, where we give you the best of information, education, and entertainment. My name is Lilibet Ikuchuku. Thank you so much for staying. Right, it's been a very beautiful week, I would say, and also a sad one for all of us here at Delta Broadcasting Service and the journalist world, because we'll be bidding our dear sister farewell home in the person of Vivian Nkechika. Yes, her service of song was done yesterday, and today we'll be sending her to Mother Earth. And this is to say we are deeply, deeply pained by her demise, and we ask that God will accept her soul. So wherever you are, just pray for her soul to rest, and pray for God to accept her soul. And apart from Vivian Nkechika, we're also going to lay to rest another fine man in the journalist world in the person of Matthew Ochei. He'll begin his final journey home today at Okwe. This is also to say farewell to him, and may the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace. Now, yesterday being Wednesday was Ash Wednesday, and the Catholic faith celebrated it by going to church and receiving ash on their forehead. And the significance means, dust you are and dust you will return. Yes, that's to remind us that we are all dust. We came into this world empty, with nothing, absolutely nothing. Naked we come, naked we will go. So the ash on the forehead is just a solemn reminder that we are just passerby on this earth. This is just like a marketplace. We all came here to shop. We all came here to buy one thing or the other. So it all depends on you if you want to buy the good one or you want to buy the bad one. Now, buying the good one is living an exemplary life, a Christ-like life, a life of emulation, a life of peace, a life of happiness, a life that when you go, you'll be remembered for something good. And then those that came to buy the bad goods, they are the ones that come to this world to cause chaos, to cause havoc, to cause pain. Imagine when the person leaves, what will be reminded or what will be said of that person. So choose you this day what you have come to this earth to buy. Have you come to buy the good ones, or you have come to buy the bad ones? And don't forget that when you come, you buy whatever you're buying, you will definitely leave this earth one day. This is not our home. We are only passerby. So on that note, I'd like to wish Vivian Nkechika and Matthew Ochei a peaceful passage to the great beyond until we meet again. And so it is the 19th day in the month of February. A whole lot have been going on, talking about the politics world, talking about the strike, and every other thing that has been going on. But in all, we are all standing strong. And that is it. That is all we have to do. You just have to stand strong. As long as there is life, there is hope. Always pray for a better tomorrow. Now let's just take a little on what has been trending so far. Now, as this says, JAMB insists on 26 February deadline as 1.5 million register for 2026 UTME. Now, even if there is a deadline, you'll still see people at the end, that same deadline week, they will still come, they will still want to register for JAMB. Now, if you're given a deadline, let's say the deadline is in 2 weeks, try and make your payment or register before the 2 weeks comes, not when it wants to elapse. You begin to run helter-skelter. And according to JAMB, they don't think that there will be an extension. So if you know your ward or your child is planning to sit for JAMB and you haven't registered, please do well to register there. And now on the side of politics, we know that 2027 is fast approaching. And I think I saw slightly the INEC timetable. I want to believe that's the timetable. I want to believe it's out because I saw something like that, but I'm not too sure. But whether it's out or not, what are your plans? Have you registered your PVC? Have you gotten your PVC? Are you an eligible voter? Or do you want us to hit the agogo around your area that you have to go get your PVC, your permanent voter card? Do you have it? What are you doing as regards 2027 election? It is fast approaching. Don't sit in your house and wait for other persons to go vote, and then you come out and say, oh, our votes didn't count, when you didn't actually come out to vote. Are you part of the persons that will vote? Are you part of the process? Or you're part of those that will be clapping hands for those that are voting? Or you're the set that would wait till after everything is done and you come out and lay your complaint? If you want a better Nigeria, be part of the process. So if you don't have your PVC, I am urging you this day, go get your PVC. So many locations, so many organizations, so many persons are forming groups, coming together, you know, registering people. So seize the opportunity and go get your PVC so you can be eligible to vote come 2027. Okay, so fire engulfs electronic shops in Anambra. Fire engulfs electronic shops in Anambra. These are things, sometimes these are things that can actually be avoided. Now, some persons start this fire because of carelessness. You want to go out, you don't put off your electronics, you don't put off any circuits, you leave them on. And when the light comes, it blows, it sparks, one thing leads to another and there is fire. Or you are in the habit of smoking and you drop the bottom on the floor, either on the floor or close to close to fabrics. And you know how Anambra is, you know how the market is, and then fire goes up. So we have to be very, very careful. We have to be very careful. Stop every illegal connection, because that's another way that can spark fire. It can ignite fire. Stop every illegal connection. Now we have, let's see. Okay, there's this story again I saw in Anambra State as well, where an apprentice killed his master. Yes, I think the apprentice was about 18 years, or thereabouts, and the master was way older. And so the boy used a pistol to hit the master on the head, and also hit the master's sister on the head. She was sleeping. According to her, she was sleeping when this hit came. But luckily for her, she was rushed to the hospital. She's receiving treatment and she's getting better. But the brother, who is the master to this apprentice, couldn't make it. He died. He's gone. Now, I visited Onitsha Market. A few days after this incident, and I got, I heard people talking. I engaged in, I engaged in some conversations with some persons, and it was terrible. Many of them say people don't look out for what they bring. They don't look out. They don't check the kind of apprentice they employ. You see a young boy that has a kind of questionable character, and you take him in because you need an aggressive apprentice or an aggressive boy that will stay in your shop so that he will not be cheated. Now that's to you. That to you is the positive angle. It will help your business. What about the negative side? Have you thought about the person's temperament? Have you thought about you and knowing the person and how the person will react? You haven't thought about that. So these are the things we need to take into consideration. Before you employ somebody, before you take somebody into your shop, make sure the person is not one that will override you later. Make sure the person is not one that wants to take the place of the oga while you take the place of the apprentice. Be very careful who you put in your shop. Be very careful who you put in your house. Even house girls, house boys, house help. You need to be very careful. Scrutinize them very well. Check them very well. Check their background. Check their family, the family trait. Definitely you will see something. They said if a child does not take after the father, it takes after the mother. But in most cases, they don't even take after father nor mother. But you need to checkmate that person very, very well. There's an extent you push somebody to, just to see the person's reaction. By their reaction, you will know that, okay, this is what this person can do. And if you see that this person will override you one day, or this person will be too tough for you to handle, or will cause you chaos, problem, pain, then you have to let the person go. It is not a must that you take in everybody who comes to do apprentice in your shop, who comes as an apprentice rather in your shop. It's not a must you take everybody. So let's be very careful of those we take inside. Okay, so let's quickly look at our national celebration, although we don't really have anything of interest. Nothing of interest on our national celebration today, being the 19th of February. We only have, just for the fun of it, we have National Arabian Horse Day. We have the National Vet Girls Rise Day. And we have the National Lash Day, for those that put lashes on their eye. We have the National Chocolate Mint Day. So that's it on national celebration. Let's see. On National Vet Girls, let's take the Vet Girls Day. I think it looks interesting. On National Vet Girls Rise Day, not only is it a day to recognize women veterans, but it is a day for women veterans to support one another and to share resources, build relationships, and spread awareness concerning the needs of women veterans. So this is women supporting women. Since the Revolutionary War, women have served in the armed forces and many have not been recognized for their service. Today, the contributions of nearly 2 million women veterans deserve acknowledgement. The day celebrates the bonds they formed and their experiences through military service. So it's just for the brave women. Like thousands of military personnel, support transitioning from military to civilian life develops both their professional and personal success. Honoring their accomplishments, skills, and essential contributions both in the military and civilian fields elevates the place of the woman veteran to her proper position. So, happy Vet Girls Day, and let all the girls arise and support one another. Yes, this is women supporting women. You can't be supporting the other person, the other sex, you know what I mean, the other gender. So you have women to support. So all women come together. People used to say, oh, women, your life is so difficult. Oh, women, you're this, you're that. Because a woman will quarrel today, will quarrel tomorrow, will quarrel next tomorrow, and keep quarreling. And even keep malice. But men, over a bottle, a green bottle, they are okay, they are good. You see this same man that quarreled this same man. Tomorrow they are talking. They are on talking terms. It's very difficult for a man to keep malice with his fellow man. But a woman, otherwise. So on this day, I am encouraging you to please let go of the hate, let go of the malice, See yourselves as one. Emulate the kind of lifestyle the men live. Say no to quarrel, say no to malice, say no to backbiting, say no to hatred, say no to jealousy, because it is jealousy that causes so many things. When you're envious of your fellow woman, when you think, oh, this woman is rising, oh, she's shining, she's taking the spotlight and I'm behind, jealousy creeps in and you begin to plan evil. Remember, this world is not our final destination. So whatever you do, think of the great beyond and think of what you're going to tell your maker when you go there. So let's live in peace, let's live in unity, let's live in oneness. Now wishing you all the best. We'll take a breather right now. When we come back, Morning Ride continues shortly. Stay with us.
She said she knows me.
What many has described as a result-driven administration. In one word, describe Governor Sheriff Oborwore's leadership style.
Result-oriented.
People-centered.
Visionary leader.
Compassionate to his people.
It's all encompassing.
Performance. Outstanding gentleman and administrator. The number one performing governor in the country.
This year, the momentum continues.
On the 12th of February
2026, the Delta State Governor yet again stepped into national spotlight, receiving the prestigious Leadership Award for Governor of the Year. And barely 24 hours later, we're at the commercial capital of the nation, where the very scholarly editors of New Telegraph, having critically analyzed the impact of the Oborowore administration, have conferred on him overall Governor of the Year.
My message to the people of Delta is that they should continue to give us that support that they have been giving us.
There you have it. Governor Sheriff is working in oil-rich South Delta State, but the positive sound effect of his policies reverberate not only in the South, but in the East, in the West, and far North. Until next time, I remain Kokome Oko. Bye.
Like I tell you, very soon, electricity for Delta State, it will be one of the best for Nigeria.
Stop, you don't start.
Calm down. You get what I don't tell you before when
you don't tell me now. Say this year, 2026, they go complete the DSA roundabout flyover for every. No, they watch whether it go happen now.
Sure, why not go happen? This year just a start now. The construction of the DSA roundabout flyover for every is already 98% complete.
You sure?
Yes. Governor Sheriff they drive to modernize urban infrastructure so that we go ease traffic congestion across key metropolitan.
You mean metropolitan corridors?
Yes. You know, say me an English not like this.
Well, I not go like Governor Sheriff they do well because I know of some communities where they say their expectations, their dreams has become a reality. You will talk something about electricity.
Our governor, Right Honorable Sheriff, he done this set to add 120 megawatts to the national grid.
Oh boy. This one go boost Delta State energy capacity.
Delta State Health Insurance Scheme expanded between 2023 to 2025.
becoming Nigeria's largest state health insurance scheme. While Oborewori no go clinch double honors as Governor of the Year 2025.
Governor Oborewori don't remember Kokori Sweet Crudo with 12 billion naira road rehabilitation.
I know, a 35.32 kilometer road for Etiop East local government area.
150 primary healthcare centers under renovation and upgrade across the state.
This road intervention where Governor Sheriff they do so, now practical demonstration of the Governor Sheriff opportunities for all where they more agenda.
Particularly communities where those suffer neglect for years.
Governor Sheriff they work with the
Brought to you by Delta State Ministry of Information. Like I tell you, very soon, electricity for Delta State, it will be one of the best for Nigeria. Obo, stop, you don't start.
Calm down, you get what I don't tell you before when
you don't tell me now. Say this year, 2026, they go complete the DSA roundabout flyover for free. More the watch would I go happen now?
Sure, why not go happen? This year just a start now. The construction of the DSA roundabout flyover for free is already 98% complete.
You sure?
Yes. Governor Sheriff they drive to modernize urban infrastructure so that it go ease traffic congestion across key metropolitan.
You mean metropolitan corridor?
Yes. You know, say me an English not like this.
Well, I not go like Governor Sheriff they do well because I know of some communities where they say their expectations, their dreams has become a reality. You will talk something about electricity.
Our governor, Right Honorable Sheriff, he done this set to add 120 megawatts to the national grid.
Oh boy.